What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Flock. Now in NBA 2K16, I started making videos saying the must-have badges for your point guard or your shooting guard and small forward or your power forward or your center. I'm gonna do that again, but this time it gets a little more tricky because 2K17 everything is separated by archetype. Now I'll start off with the playmaking point guards. Now playmaking point guards, of course, the badges that you will not see me mention, or you will not hear me mention rather, are the ones that you are able to upgrade up to Hall of Fame. So those will not be included, but some of the ones that I will mention are ones that will help enhance the ones that you already have. And those badges are, if you're not in the know, I'll just mention them anyway, are Pick and Roll Maestro, Ankle Breaker, Flashy Passer, Dimer, and Lob City Passer. So they go without saying. So the ones I'm about to mention are the ones that will go hand in hand with the ones that you already have, or the ones you already should have upgraded. By this time in the game, y'all should already be at this Hall of Fame level, unless you got like four different my players. And for that reason, that's understandable. So let's also keep in mind that these are based on what you would need going out at the park and Pro-Am. So just keep that in mind. Let's try to keep that in mind. Now, let's get into the first one that you will need for your playmaking point guard. Teardropper. Now, why Teardropper? Teardropper, now of course you can't go over people like a slasher, you can't go through people like you're big, so sometimes you just gotta, discretion is the better part of valor. So sometimes you gotta try to just go over them with the shot, with the hit that floater on them. So once again, Teardropper, the first one. Let's go over to the next one, Charge Card. Now Charge Card, a lot of people may not see the usefulness in that, but if you're a Pro-Am player like myself, you'd be surprised how many people like to gun it, man, down the court, and you get that good position, and you never know, man, when that thing will come into play. Charge Card is definitely a good one because when you're a playmaking point guard, you don't have the strength that like wing players will have or something like that, so they knock you over a little easier. And if you're in good position and that person already has the ball and they just gunning down the court, just trying to just blow past everybody, you'll get the benefit of the doubt on that call. So that's definitely a plus. Next up, Pick Dodger. Now Pick Dodger, once again, you playing at the park, people like to set screens. Now that's not going to always help you, but it definitely can minimize the amount of times you get caught up in screens and get laid out and stuff by those glass cleaners, man. Y'all know how that goes. And the Pro-Am, everybody's setting screens, yo. Everybody's always setting screens to get their guy open, especially if someone is playing with a playmaker and they have Pick and Roll Maestro. You need that Pick Dodger to kind of negate that, because that Pick and Roll Maestro on Hall of Fame, yo, that's all I'm gonna say. It's a wrap if they keep getting that on you. Next up, Pickpocket. Now Pickpocket, I mean, you gotta be able to play defense, and sometimes when those centers get post up happy and you get a chance to sag off your guy a little bit, that pickpocket comes in handy. Or if somebody's driving to the basket on you and right before they go up with the layup, swoop, swipe it from them. That's all. Next up, Microwave. Now this is easily as important as any other badge, because you want to be able to get hot quicker. Even if you're not scoring, you want to be able to get hot and trigger your grand badge if you have Playmaker Pro, which is definitely huge. You want to be able to get hot a lot quicker just by doing the stuff that you do that your archetype excels at. So you want to be able to do that, and playing as a playmaker, your prime objective is to get your teammates involved. So Microwave is a definite. The next one that you need is Defensive Stopper. It's just pretty much like I've been saying, if you're playing against a playmaker, you don't want those ankles to get broken real frequently, do you? And you want to be able to stay in front of your guy and kind of negate some of the skills that they have. And if you have Defensive Stopper, a lot of the skills that other point guards may have, even if you're going against a shot creator, it can kind of negate, it can kind of bring down his gold to a silver if they have difficult shots and stuff like that. So you definitely want to be cautious of that. Make sure Defensive Stopper is a definite badge that you go after getting. Especially that's practically for any archetype, but playmaking point guards definitely, because their defense isn't as high as say a defensive stopper, of course, or lockdown defender rather. So you definitely want to be able to stay in front of people and kind of cancel out some of the nonsense that can go on, especially at the park. All right, up next we got difficult shots. Now, before you ask, difficult shots, ain't that like a shot creator badge? Yeah, it is. It's definitely a shot creator badge. But when you look at the archetype, when you look at how high your level goes up with your shot off dribble, that's higher than your 3-point shot. That's just as high, if not higher, than your mid-range with a playmaker. So take it like this. You got pick and roll maestro on Hall of Fame. You setting screens. You got a wide open shot, or you able to take a shot. You take that shot off the dribble, and difficult shots is going to help you make that shot because you have a decent shot off dribble as a playmaker. So that's why I say use difficult shots. Hit that pull up jumper off a screen, some stuff like that. Yo, you'll be all good. All right, next up we have catch and shoot. Now, of course, playmaking point guards are not designed to be shooters. They're not designed to be scorers, but they can hit a nice mid-range, or they can hit a shot when they're open on occasion. That's why I say catch and shoot. You playing screen and roll with somebody and you pass it to them, or somebody else driving to the lane and your guy sags off of you. You run right to your spot, catch it, shoot it, knock it down. It's just as simple as that. All right, last and certainly not least, a badge that you really want to have for your playmaking point guard is Acrobat. Now, Acrobat helps because for the most part, the playmaker, you're going to be the fastest player on the court. For the most part, you're going to be the fastest player on the court. Now, you get out on a break or something like that, and you're scared that you're going up for a dunk and it might get blocked. You can change your shot up and immediately trigger the Acrobat badge. It's definitely a plus. I know slashers are the best at it, so I feel like you should be able to definitely do that and take advantage of that badge. So hopefully this helped. If it did, hit the like button, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Returning subs, y'all know what it is. I'm your boy Flock, and I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.